लिटिल पाकिस्तान ब्रुकलिन न्यूयॉर्क में ब्रुकलिन बोरो प्रेसिडेंट एंटोनियो रिनोसो के ताउन के साथ पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन यूथ सोसाइटी और पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट सोसाइटी ने एक तकरीब मुनक्किद की जिसमें फ्री कोविड पीसीआर टेस्टिंग की गई, एंटीजन रैपिड टेस्ट की किट्स और KN95 मास्क और हैंड सैनिटाइजर्स लोगों में मुफ्त तकसीम किए गए। इस तकरीब में ब्रुकलिन बोरो प्रेसिडेंट एंटोनियो रिनोसो, काउंसिल जनरल मोहतरमा आयशा अली, न्यूयॉर्क सिटी की काउंसिल मेंबर रीटा जोसेफ, अमेरिकन काउंसिल ऑफ माइनॉरिटी वुमेन की एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर मोहतरमा बाजा रूही, पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट सोसाइटी के प्रेसिडेंट रोहिल खालिद और पीस के अहदेदारान, जिनमें ख़ास तौर पे एहसन चुगताई ने ख़ास तौर पे शिरकत की। इस इवेंट को हेल्पिंग हैंड्स ऑफ ब्राइटन, काउंसिल मेंबर रीटा जोसेफ, कांग्रेस वुमेन इवेट क्लार्क, मुस्लिम्स गिविंग बैक और मुस्लिम अफसर सोसाइटी ने स्पॉन्सर किया। प्रोग्राम में बहुत से लोगों ने शिरकत की, पीसीआर टेस्ट करवाए और फ्री किट्स हासिल की। इस प्रोग्राम को डिप्टी पब्लिक एडवोकेट काशिफ हुसैन ने कंडक्ट किया। आइए देखते हैं प्रोग्राम के कुछ खास हिस्से।
First and foremost, thank you everyone that is in this room who has been doing amazing work throughout the pandemic and pre-pandemic to really come and show solidarity and so many important campaigns that we have done in the community to bring resources back and engage with our elected officials, engage with each other, engage with the American media, the ethnic media. This is very important work, and this is the work that I think we have learned from our previous generations that have gone before us, different ethnicities that come before us. This is very important for our ethnicity, our people, to really learn and apply and maybe shorten the time of effort that get put into these kind of great initiatives. So first and foremost, really want to thank our Borough President Antonio Reynoso, who has been a friend before. He decided that he wants to run for Borough President. But he has to open his door, his heart, his mind, and his staff. Alexis is here, Eileen was here earlier, and I know Hassan and I know Omar from his campaign time. They've been nothing but help to this community. And as you know, we have for decades have been talking about our community has been left behind in resources for far too long, and we don't even get the crunch that falls off the table sometimes. And this is the kind of struggle that the generation like me grew up with, because our parents were working 14 hours to 20 hours a day. They never got a chance to get engaged politically or civically to really ask for these resources. But generation like us, Hassan is here, Umar is here, we grew up in these communities. For the past 30 years, we saw the dire needs. And we are the spokesfolks for many that cannot speak. The gas attendant, the store clerks. These are your essential workers that kept us going, kept the city going. We have our new council member Rita Joseph here, which I got to know her before she was running, and heard good things about her. And one thing I loved about her is that she was meeting everybody in the community and asking, "What do you need? When I become a council member, what can I provide for you? What is your community needs?" And she was engaged with everybody. And also we have a representative from Red Cloud here, but she's also supported this initiative. And we have a Council General, Aisha Ali here, who I gotta say, is one of the most active Council General that we had to the date, because we never seen this kind of a civic engagement, community engagement from the consulate to the people like we're seeing under her administration. So really thank you for coming, and thank you all of you individuals. We have ACMW, American Council of Minority Women founder, Bazrui is here. We have Kurumbai here. He's a silent man who does so much for the community and doesn't want to be in the front. We have Asifa here. Zanera is my cologne. I just want to let everybody know. If you see me running, she's a female version of Kashif and I'm a male version of Zanera. And Hassan always say, "Listen, I just left my wife, and when I come to you, you talk just like her." I don't catch a break. But this is.
I'm very proud to have Dr. with me for almost 9 years now, so we are a good team.
Yeah.
We don't get to sit, so we are always on our feet, and because of that, like I said, we had a youth election actually told us today, because he's been here for those 9 years and he became an NYPD through phase. So we are very proud of that, and we make leaders come out through phase. So thank you, Pasha.
This is, as Antonio always says, this is just the beginning. You know, this is not like, oh my God, we have gotten it. No, no, no. This is just the initial conversation, you know, just the beginning initiatives. There's so many great things down the pike. And I'm so excited for the very first time in the Brooklyn line to have a borough president like that, to have a councilwoman who are active, who are progressive, who just want to make those changes. And actually, you know, travel and make effort to go to these areas in the district and connect the dots. For far too long, the borough itself and the district itself have not been connected. And 3 cities have been connected. And we have Anthony Beckford here, and he can tell that Newkirk became that corridor between South Asians and Caribbean community. This is the beauty of living in New York City, living in Brooklyn, that when you have, because our struggles are the same, our needs are the same, we go through exact same thing, but we don't talk to each other. But if we get together, unify, amplify, and really ask for resources together, I think we can make a big difference. Having a leadership like Antonio and Rita in the office, and having folks like us in the community work together, I think we can really set up a stage for the rest of the world, the rest of the districts, the rest of the boroughs. So with that, Hassan, I'll yield back to you. Thank you.
Really quickly, so thank you. This was set up within days. Borough President reached out. Antonio says, you know what? As promise made, promise kept. Within the first 10 days, I got a hold of all the supplies that are so needed to the community right now. Everybody needs testing kits at home. It's hard to go through these lines at urgent cares and hospitals and stand there for hours and hours and just to get your PCR test done, which is vital. You should get it done. But at the same time, an extra support to have a kit at home where you can test your kids and you can test your parents and quickly get some kind of a result that gives you a peace of mind. Okay, if it's positive, I know what I have to do. If it's negative, I know what I have to do. So thank you, Antonio. You know, you from day one, you hit the road running, and you promised what you said, and you're just starting. We're just starting. Rita, I can't thank you enough, my sister. Before she came to us, she says, I'm going to be on the ground, and I mean, I didn't even have to tell her that we're doing this. She just says, you know, have the tea ready, I'm coming. And the same thing with our sister Aisha Ali. She said, Asin, to Kashif, to me, just say the word, I'm there. And I think just earlier we had such a productive conversation in utilizing the Pakistan consulate in how we can engage that with the community. Baza has been a champion of this community from day one. You know, we've been working together for over 20 years now, and developing. And these are the rewards that we can say that are coming to fruit of all the hardships that we've been through. So thank you everybody for the way. You know, I don't have to say much. And my Pace babies, everybody that's here, my wife, special shout outs to PALS representation, the Police Officer Society. We reached out right off the bat. It was like, yes, we're involved. We want to get the word out to the community. How can we help? I called up President of MOS of the Ilvana right away. Yes, let us know what we can do right away. So thank you to everybody, man. Just thank you, and putting this together. And this is just a start. We have tons and tons of resources that we want to get out there as quick as possible within these next few weeks. So, yes, we'll hand it over to Aisha Ali, please.
Well, thank you, Ehsan, and thank you, everyone. I think I already said my bit, but I'll repeat myself. I want to join everyone in thanking the President of Borough Brooklyn, Brooklyn Borough, and Councilwoman, and especially Pace. And Pace has been so amazing. Throughout COVID, whenever they were needed, whatever they were required to do, they did it. Thank you so much, Esther, and thank you, Kashif, Zunaira. You have been a force. And thank you. It is just so wonderful to see so many of these resources out here for our community. Thank you for doing this. And my message to the community, I'm going to talk in Urdu for a bit. आप अपना सब लोग अपना टेस्ट करवाइए और अपनी वैक्सीनेशन और अपने बूस्टर्स जो है वो ज़रूर करवाएं, क्योंकि ये बीमारी तो अभी एक पैंडेमिक चल रही है और मुख्तलिफ फेजेस के बीच में आ रहे हैं, इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि हम अपने आप को बूस्ट भी करवाएं एंड ज़रूरी ये भी है कि हम टेस्ट करवाएं. I was not well for the last couple of days and I took like 4 tests in 3 days. And I would encourage everyone, and I did that so I could go to office, I could work, and I could continue to serve my community. So बीमारी में किसी का कोई फायदा नहीं है. Please get tested and make use of all the resources that you now have at your doorstep. Thanks to your president, to people like Essen, Kashif, Engineer, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will save the best for last. Rita, you wanted to see your district. This is your queendom.
Welcome to District 40. What I wanted to say is these partnerships are very important in how we roll out resources to the communities. So I look forward to continue working with Pays. Partnership is forever. My brother Antonio, it's a pleasure to serve with you and to make sure that we are here to make sure that the community gets what they need. So again, thank you for the partnership, thank you for the friendship as well, and thank you. Let's continue to work.
I would say family over friends.
Family.
I'll hand back to you, Antonio. This is your show.
This is your kingdom.
Look, I want to be honest with folks here. This is an extremely unnecessary amount of attention to an event that shouldn't have to mean so much to this community, because of how deprived of resources this community has been for so long. Any little bit that you give them, they're over the moon for it, and that's going to change. That is going to change. I want this to become the standard. You shouldn't be getting resources because you're lucky, because you're politically connected. You should be getting resources because you need them, and because this community deserves them. And I hope in the partnership and the relationship that I have with your councilwoman, that you're going to continue to see these type of resources. This is only the beginning. It is an understatement. This is a high-need community in this district, and the resources need to come here. When we talk about the inequities that exist in our city, it happens because we ignore places like this community, and that just won't happen under my watch while I'm borough president. So what I'm hoping is that within a year, next time we have an event like this, there's only 2 people. It's like, of course, we're supposed to get that. I want to change that. We got a lot in store. This is truly the beginning, and I'm just excited to finally be in here. As you know, Mayor Eric Adams was the former borough president, and about 90% of his staff has gone with him to City Hall. It's left me with very little resources when it comes to City Hall. So I am building up my staff, and I'm building a strong foundation. So all I ask is patience. As resources like this come, I will get them to you as soon as possible. But there are more things that we need to do in this community, and just let me build out a strong foundation so that when we get to work, it's efficient, it's happening often, and we're communicating well. But again, I just want to thank everyone, General Counsel. It's a pleasure to meet you, and appreciate you being on the ground. You're not behind the desk. You're with the community. To Pays, I can't tell you, Zamira, Rashid, Azan, these folks care deeply about this community in ways that you cannot imagine. They don't ask for anything that they don't deserve it. And trust me, they call constantly. Constantly calling. Antonio, we need this, we need that, we need this. Every single day, they're on top of it. You couldn't have asked for better leaders than these 3 here in Pays doing this work. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait till we got more stuff to do. We're gonna pace you out.
Yeah.
Buddy, please. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Mr. President. First of all, congratulations. And Hassan and Kashif, of course, you always done amazing work in the community. And I'm very happy that I'm a part of the community.
President of Palace, please.
Thank you for that. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone, especially the community members and council members, really appreciate it. Council member, it's an honor to have you, and back to Borough President, like you said, 90% of staff is gone, and we understand. You don't have to feel you only have 10%. You have a party, you have Alice Pakistani American Law Enforcement Society, we always with you, and this is just the beginning. We were talking about to take this to 5 boroughs. So we started with the Brooklyn, and we're hoping, inshallah, we will take it to the 4 other boroughs. And like I said, it's the beginning, and looking forward in the next few weeks. Thank you.
I want to also acknowledge Orlando Ross, who is here.
Orlando's here. Orlando,
I'm going to exchange the jacket with you. Come on, guys.
Different person.
Orlando, please say a few words.
Hi everyone. Hello everyone. I just want to thank everyone coming together. Testing and tracing is a very important thing. Congresswoman is really important, is adamant about people being vaccinated, tested, and now getting their booster shots. This is not something to play with. And we want to be able to control it by making sure that our people are safe. So we just want to make sure that everyone gets tested, and please spread the word. Make sure that everyone gets tested, boosted, and all of the above. Have a good day.
Thanks. Guys, I know Aisha has to leave, so if we can just allow her to leave, we can all sit and talk for a few more minutes. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much.
Also, I do acknowledge that we have Sadia here all the way from Queens. We have Nomi from Bronx. Folks came from far away today to support the community. One beautiful thing about our community is when we sound SOS, folks from even Long Island, New Jersey come, and this is the beauty of it. We feel it, and we don't say, okay, we're only coming here for Pakistani community. We truly come here on a humanity basis, because this is the teaching of like our religion, and this opportunity is deeply rooted in the culture.
Thank you everyone for coming. Let's get back to work. Thank you.